Cats, welcome to East Campus Stadium for Senior Day, final regular season home game, and the Dutchman Shoes Trophy game between the Dutchman of Union College and your homestanding engineers of RPI.
The other side. They say Clarkson sucks. I'm gonna have to say something because they whipped their ass last night. I think I know. Well, go this way.
Sorry. Can you spin it? Might land on her head. Oh, I'm assuming she's not going to go outside today.
Right here. Huh? Oh, high school game?
Why is our team not coming out?
Thursday?
No, I know. I'm just saying once they come out.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't here. I watched it on TV. It was a chill night. Yeah, it was.
Oh, you're telling me not to touch the hair because of the dog? Oh, where's the button? Downstairs?
I guess I should ask, where do you want to watch or what you're going to sign up? Chestnut.
Okay, gentlemen, President Eisenhower's ahead. The Eagles are dead. What is your call? Heads is called. This is head. Before the toss. RPI has won on the foul.
Dutchman Shoes Trophy game. We would like to thank the Rensselaer Union. They provide the funding for WRPI and all the club-related activity of the Institute, and that includes WRPI's coverage of engineer football, hockey, and baseball. Also, WRPI is on the World Wide Web. Point your browser to WRPI.org. You can pick up our broadcast 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. As long as we're sending something out over the ether up the air, we'll provide it for you on the feed. Once again, that is WRPI.org. RPI won the coin toss. They deferred their selection, so Union will get the ball to start out today's game here at the East Campus Stadium. And again, it is WRPI Troy. Kurt Stubb, Bob Conway with today's Dutchman Shoes Trophy game.
Union has a new head coach this year named Jeff Berman. Came with him from Stony Brook. And people say good things about him. I met him this week, and he's a real nice man. And he had 2 good wins in the last 3 games, I guess. They beat Rochester 31-15, and this one really makes an impression on me anyway. They beat Merchant Marine 42-16. Merchant Marine's a very good team, and their big stars are this Kinzelman, a running back and a kick returner, and his partner Karn. They both share that spot. Blake Jeller's the quarterback.
RPI boots the ball away. Cap kicks it. It'll be taken by Kinzelman at the 1-yard line to the 5-10. Kinzelman 15 up the middle. Flag comes out from the referee. Kinzelman is stopped at the 20-yard line as we're underway. It's RPI left to right, Union right to left across your radio dial in quarter number 1.
Number 47 for the Engineers on that tackle with Sam Barrett.
Russ Tilley is the referee for today's game, signaling that there's a holding call on the return against Union, so they'll be backed up to the 10-yard line to start out their first drive. It's sunny, windy. Wind is kind of blowing in Union's favor right now. That's kind of in a northerly direction. Union known for their running. Starting quarterback is Blake Geller. He is currently under center as we are 1st and 10 for Union. They're going to shift personnel. No, one guy goes back to the left. Now Union sets. Now they're going to send a man in motion. He'll go to the left. Geller on first down will hand off to the 10, to the 12, 13, 14-yard line maybe. That's about as far as Carr got on that first down run.
Yeah, he's met by a host of engineers, beginning with Jair Dorsey. Dorsey, a sophomore linebacker from Laurel, Maryland.
So a gain of 4 in the play for Carr, 2nd down and 6 for the Union Dutchman. Geller is under center once again. His backs are in the eye. They'll do the shift once more. That moves the receiver to the left. Man stays in the slot to the right. And they're going to run right this time. Carr's going to take the carry, try to turn the corner. He's to the 15, Carr to the 20, and he gets hit, stays on his feet to the 25, to the 30, now pushed down at the 32, and that'll be a first down for Union. Carr following the block of Jensen. Got up ahead and was tackled by Buss right along the sideline. So it's 1st and 10 Union at the 32-yard line. No score, 13:45 to go here, first quarter. Union heavy left on this formation, backs in the eye. Now they'll shift. This puts Foss on the right-hand side as the man at the end of the line. Union, another handoff, and this time it's going to be Kinzelman, and he stopped right around the 33, just about gains 1.
Again, a number of RPI engine, Jair Dorsey, and number 74, Tommy Bennett. Bennett's got the start today. He's coaching. He's like a best sixth man in a basketball team. He comes in and does a great job. He's starting today.
2 wide on the right for Union College. Backs in the eye. Foss goes in motion. He'll be in the slot to the right for the Dutchman. He'll turn around, hand off to Kinzelman. Kinzelman looking for a hole, can't find one really. Out to the 35, he gets 2, but not much room there for him to run on the right side.
Yeah, good stop by Greenwich. Greenwich, number 44, our middle linebacker and captain. One of the 3 captains.
3rd and 7 for Union at the 35. Sean Carey, Milton Michelle, Tom Grimmer, Christian Kalujale, and Willie Pujols, are the line up front for Union Dutchman. Tight end Jake Fossback, Tom Jensen, the running back Jermaine Karn, but he's not always in there. Kinzelman's in there sometimes. Pass complete along the sidelines, but out at the 40-yard line. And it's not enough for a first down. Union had to make it to the 42, and it'll be 4th down for Union. Kaplanovich on the reception for the Dutchman.
Nice play by Greenwich once again. He is, I don't know the exact number now, but he's moving towards 100 tackles this year if he hasn't been here already. I don't have the stat on that.
Tom Jensen, Jermaine Karn with the running backs. Blake Geller, the quarterback, and Pecky Brown and Alice Kaplanovich are the wide receivers for Union. Union out to punt on 4th down. That'll be Tyler Barnes out there to kick it. Barnes boots from the 30. Nice high kick. Davies takes the 13-yard line, 15, and hit there, and he stopped at the 16. So not much of a return for Davies. Good hang time for Barnes on that kick. 11:32 to go here in the first quarter in Troy. No score.
Number 36 for the Dutchman, Bobby Lynch, a senior cornerback on the tackle for the Dutchman. Tommy Avery leads the Engineers on the field, the offense.
That is Tommy Avery, the starting quarterback today. John Costello and Johnny Ramsdale, the slot backs, running back Ethan Wells. Receivers Joe Giacone and Connor Davies. 1st and 10 RPI at the 16-yard line. This will be a handoff on first down. Looked like he had a break, but he's going to get 9 yards. John Costello with the carry makes it out to the 25. I thought he was going to break it for a moment.
He almost did.
He almost did. He got caught by just about the last man, and he stopped at the 25. And we have an injured Union player on the field, so that'll stop time, or at least stop the clock. 11:20 to go here in the first quarter. No score, RPI versus Union. the rest of the RPI, the offensive line: Chris New, Bobby Booz, Steve Mills, Mitch McDade, and Scott Black.
Justin Waller was the guy down for Union. Came off.
The game everybody's watching in the Liberty League today is the Rochester-Hobart game. If Hobart wins, they're going to the NCAA tournament. A biggie there. Engineers on 2nd down and 1. Close to a first down. Yep, that'll be a first down out to the 27-yard line. As for RPI, that was Tavinis.
Really?
Yeah, that's number 6 right out there.
Yeah, he is. He wasn't in the depth chart today.
Not listed on the 2 deep, but Tavinis is out there. He's been injured. Hasn't played for a couple of weeks, but that is Tavinis on the carry for RPI.
He's brought down by number 99, Brad Temple.
Engineers 1st and 10 at their own 27. 10:35 to go here, first quarter, no score. A handoff on first down, that'll net nothing. That was Tavinis again on the carry, doesn't pick up anything.
And number 72, Turner Greentree on the tackle for the Dutchman. It's from Worcester, Mass, an offensive lineman. Beautiful day for football. Nice fall day. Sun's out, a little chilly, nice.
Hey, for the shotgun on 2nd down for RPI. And the ball fumbled? No, carried by Tavinis, or...
I think he fell down, he tripped or something.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. I'd like to see the replay on that because the ball is going to be a loss of 1 for RPI, and I kind of lost track of what was going on as everybody moved in towards the line.
It looked to me like he got to the line and kind of tripped.
Where everybody was reacting, it almost looked like a fumble. Maybe he just went down so suddenly it surprised everybody. But Tavinis was the running back. Loss of 1. It'll be 3rd down for RPI. 3rd and 11 at their own 26-yard line. No score here in the first quarter in the Dutchman Shoes Trophy game. Engineers, another running play. This time out to the 30-yard line, to the 35, and Costello gets out to the 38, and that'll be a first down for RPI.
Number 27, Brian Abflu. I don't have a correct pronunciation on that, actually.
Albioso.
Brian Albioso.
He used pretty much every syllable he could. First and 10, RPI at their own 38. Under 9 to go, first quarter, no score. Avery out of the shotgun. He's got a 4 wide out formation. Tavinis is in the backfield behind him. Takes a snap, gives it to Tavinis. Straight ahead. Tavinis gets hit at the 40 after he picked up 2.
Number 50 for Union, Jack Erasminowicz.
For RPI, pickup of 2 on that play. 2nd down and 8 at the 40-yard line. Avery gives to Tavinis again, runs to the right side and gets hit, falls forward, and he stopped at the 43. And it'll be 3rd and 5 RPI.
Number 42 on the tackle for Union. Another last name, Kurt, you got the list. Number 42, Hunter
Ordukanian.
They give us a phonetic pronunciation.
I checked with their SID before the game. 3rd down and 5 for RPI at the 43-yard line. Costello goes in motion. Nobody behind Avery. Avery throws in the flat. That's complete. It's a forward pass, and it'll be a loss of yards back to the 40-yard line. Ramsdell on the reception. Never had a chance to get free. And as a result, RPI facing 4th and 8 will be sending out the punting team.
Waller and number 27, Brian, once again. And I can't pronounce that name, I'm sorry.
Which one is it?
The same one as earlier, Brian Alibzo, number 27.
Albiosu. Razik out to punt. Boots it away, goes towards the sideline, and goes out of bounds at the Union 28-yard line. So RPI punting on 4th down. Razik sends it out to Union 28. 6:57 to go here in the first quarter. No score, RPI versus Union.
Yeah, only one pass attempt, and that was really a flat pass. It was read very well by 3 Union defenders. We want to remind you, you're listening to Rensselaer Football on WRPI 91.5 Troy.
They'll spot him out at the 29-yard line. Union, second possession of the game, 1st and 10 at their own 29. Geller with his backs in the eye. Turns, hands off, Carnes stopped at the 30 and now pushes forward. His forward progress will get him to the 31, so that's a gain of 2 for Union.
Greenwich, one of the guys there, and Tom Bennett, I believe, the other, number 74. I think Joe Gotti might have been in there too.
Second and 8 Union at their own 31. They'll execute the shift. Foss moves over to the left this time. Geller under center. Backs in the eye. Not a lot of changes in formation for Union, and this time Kinzelman with the carry, and he's out to the 36 to make it a manageable 3rd and 3 for the Dutchman.
That's Buss on the tackle along with Sean Egan for the Engineers.
3rd down for RPI. Pardon me, for Union at their own 36-yard line. And they'll give to Kinzelman, I believe that is, and he's got the 1st down. He's between the 39 and the 40. It was Kinzelman on the carry. That'll be a 1st down for the Dutchman.
I believe that was number 98, John Hartman, in on the tackle for the RPI.
Dutchman 1st and 10 at their own 40. We have 5:29 to go here in the 1st quarter. No score. We're talking about the crowd. I think the crowd that's going to show up has shown up, and it's not really a big crowd. For the Dutchman. Backs in the eye. Geller gives to Karn. Karn to the right-hand side. Finds some room, and his forward progress has him at the 43 before he's pushed back. So it's a gain of 3 for the Dutchman.
Greenwich, first guy there again for RPI. And he was joined by number 51, Brant Beck, one of his partners at the linebacker position.
For RPI, their defense, the line up front, Connor McCrum, Malik Joseph, and Diego Catino. The linebackers are Joe Gotti, Alex Green, Brant Beck, and Jared Dorsey. The defensive back, Sean Egan, DJ Stefanski, Ryan Buss, and Brian Hayes. 2nd down and 7 for the Dutchman at their own 43-yard line. We're seeing very little variation in the Dutchman formation. Backs in the eye, quarterback under center. They'll shift around some personnel. And now the give is to Karn. Karn hits a few players, and he's out to the 47 to make it another 3rd and 3 for Union.
Buss on the tackle for RPI along with Greenwich. Greenwich is all over the field already.
This is a very fast-moving 1st quarter because neither team has much of a passing game. The ball is staying on the ground. Third down and 3 Union at their own 47. Geller turns around, hand off to Kinzelman, and Kinzelman is stopped at the 49, just short of the 49. That will make it 4th and 1 for the Dutchman.
Let's see what they do here.
Looks like the punt team is coming out for Union.
Remember last week?
Last week, RPI got caught in a fake punt. They really got caught. They were unprepared. They were not even looking for the possibility. And that gave Springfield a 1st down at one point in last weekend's 24-7 loss to the Pride. Barnes back to kick for Union. High kick with the wind, not good. And it bounces at the 25, and it goes out of bounds around the 22. So RPI, no real chance to return there. 3:15 to go here 1st quarter. No score, RPI versus Union.
We want to remind you also that WRPI will carry tonight's RPI St. Lawrence hockey game. Puck drop 7. 7 o'clock at the Houston Fieldhouse. Hope to see a lot of you folks there. Engineers coming off a 5-2 loss last night.
To Clarkson.
Yes.
Engineers first and 10 of their own 22. Second drive, whoops, we got a flag, and this isn't going to count. So, Union's offense, the line up front, it is...
We're going back.
You have Kelsey Graham, Tyler Torres starting in place of Bobby Law and Brad Temple. Linebackers, you have Jack Raleigh, Jake Lombardo, Hunter, Ordy Canyon, and Jack Harasimovic. And then the cornerbacks are Paul Chambers and Justin Waller, and the safeties are Jason Nelson and Brian Alabiosu. Engineers on first down, not going to get much out of this. They got backed up 5 yards on a delay of game, I think it was.
Yep.
And they're starting back at the 17. They make it to the 19-yard line on first down on a 2-yard run. It was Wells on the carry for RPI. He is out there as one of the running backs. Yeah, and Tommy Avery, the quarterback for RPI today. No score in the first quarter.
Another keys by the scroll wheel, the one's by the exact button up top.
Avery takes it himself on second down. It was a design. He fakes the handoff, runs himself to the right, and he stopped at the 22, which is the original start of the series of downs. RPI now looking at 3rd and 10.
As you said, neither team is a very much of a passing team, but this certainly looks like a passing down, but you never know.
3rd down and 10 for RPI at the 22-yard line. Engineers look over to the sidelines. Then 5 seconds left on the play clock. Now they'll snap the ball. That's a handoff to Wells. Wells breaks a couple of tackles, won't break enough. Flag comes out from the back judge. Comes flying in. He was around the 50-yard line and puts it at the 25. And this looks like it's going against RPI. It's going to be 4th down right now, 4th and something, depending on where the ball is.
Holding.
So, holding against RPI, they'll spot the ball. Where's the spot? The spot's going to be at the 26-yard line, and RPI sends out the punt team.
Well, it's been a battle of the defenses so far and running games.
So on 4th and 6, Razik is out to punt. Low kick. It bounces, taken at the 42-yard line, and really no options at that point.
He was surrounded by 4 guys.
Waller on the return, once he grabbed the ball, looked up, there were 4 guys around him, and he had no place to go. So at the 43-yard line, we'll call it, Union will take over. 1:17 to go here, first quarter, no score, RPI versus Union.
Tresick, that is usually the first guy down, was the first guy that hit him. But there were 3 others at the same time.
Dutchman first and 10 at their own 43. There has been very little excitement here at the East Campus Stadium. Geller turns around, handoff, Kinzelman rolls, turns, rolls, and gets 4 yards out to the 47-yard line.
Yeah, he almost got thrown for a loss by Greenwich. He got away from him.
That'll make it 2nd and 6 for Union as we're under a minute to go in the first quarter.
Oliver Cage just come in the game.
Receivers to the left for Union. Geller under center. Geller rolls out to his right, looking to throw, puts it up, and that's complete only to the 49-yard line. A gain of 2 to Hanny.
Yeah, it's a little pass to the sideline, not very far. Hard to cover.
3rd down and 4 for the Dutchman. They'll put 2 receivers almost stacked on the left-hand side right now. Man in the slot on the left. Kinzelman takes the carry, stutter steps, moves forward, and he's to the 48, and he's short of a first down by a yard. That may be the last play of the first quarter, as we've got 5 seconds left this quarter. Union's headed over to the sidelines, and that'll be it. 1 quarter is in the books. Extremely uneventful so far in Troy, as there's no score between RPI and Union.
Tommy Bennett once again, and Marquis Francois on the tackle for Rensselaer, 24 and 77. We once again want to remind you you're listening to Rensselaer football on WRPI 91.5 Troy. We're joined in the booth by our AD.
As you said, honey.
Always an exciting game for the players are really into it on both teams, and the coaches.
Hobart has taken a 6-0 lead over Rochester.
Got some stats from the first period. Total yards, Union 59, RPI 33. Time of possession's almost even. No, I'm sorry, the punts 2 for 38, 2 for 31. Time of possession, Union 827, RPI 633.
Union on 4th down will be punting the ball. They snap it back to Barnes. Barnes boots it away, taken by Davies at the 11-yard line. He's out to the 20, Davies to the 25, and he stopped there. So we're underway in the second quarter here. No score, and RPI has it at their own 25-yard line.
Jake Lombardo, number 43, first guy there for the Dutchman. Again, we'll remind you that tonight, 7 o'clock at Houston Fieldhouse, the RPI Engineers face the St. Lawrence. Well, when I was a kid, they were the Larrys, but they're the Saints now.
For RPI, 1st and 10 at their own 25. Handoff on 1st down. I think that's Ramsdale, who came from the slot back position, is stopped around the 28 for a gain of 3.
Number 43 for the Dutchman, Jake Lombardo once again on the tackle. Just a beautiful, beautiful day here. Couldn't ask for a better football day. A little cool, a lot of foliage, a lot of sun.
Not a lot of action. 2nd down for RPI. Avery puts the ball up in the air, looking for Ramsdale. He's got it along the sidelines. He runs out of bounds at the 37, and that's a 1st down for RPI.
Nice route. They ran a nice route there and picked up the 1st down to Ramsdale. Anytime Ramsdale gets the ball, if he makes the right head fake, he's gone. He is fast.
First and 10, RPI at their own 37. 13:50 to go here. First half, no score, RPI versus Union. Ramsdale with the carry, tries to string this out to the right, and he's stopped maybe after a half-a-yard gain.
Yeah, they had a host of Dutchmen over there. I think number 1, Paul Chambers, was the first guy there. This is the battle of the running game so far in punters.
Ball to 37 for 2nd and 10. No gain for Ramsdale on that play. Avery looking to his left in the flat. That's to Ramsdale. It's complete in the flat. Ramsdale tries to push a couple of guys away. He is down at the 39. That's only a gain of 2.
Number 43, Jake Lombardo once again, and number 27. The guys whose name I can't pronounce every time.
Alabiosu. Alabiosu. Third down and 8 for RPI. Ball's at the 39-yard line. It's the Statue of Liberty play that doesn't fake the Dutchman out. Avery faked the throw, did the handoff with his left hand to Tavinis. Tavinis is stopped at the 41, and RPI will be sending out the punt team.
Number 42 on the tackle for the Dutchman. And each team is staying in the middle of the field, really.
Razik out to punt. Razik kicks it. Waller lets it bounce out of bounds. It's out at the 35. Not such a good kick by Razik. 11:47 to go here in the first half. We are still searching for a score.
Yeah, Razik's not having a good day so far. It's unusual. He usually kicks them pretty good. We want to remind you folks, you're listening to Rensselaer Football on WRPI 91.5 Troy.
The rate this half is going, it'll be done sooner than the first half at Springfield last week, which flew. And we're not even we're coming up on 12:30, and we're already almost 4 minutes into, well, we're over 3 minutes into this half, into this second quarter. Dutchman, no big surprise, they're gonna run. Karn takes it on first down, goes left, and can't string it out enough. He's stopped for a gain of 2.
Number of engineers there. I think Bust was the first one. And I believe might have been Egan. Yes.
Second down now and 8 for Union.
Watanabe's in the secondary for the engineers right now as well.
Geller under center. Gives to Karn. Karn to the 40. Karn on his back as he falls down, and Karn is near the 43. They're going to spot him. Yeah, he's at the 43, so this will be a gain of, okay, I don't know what the math is. It's a gain of 6. It'll be 3rd and 2.
Yeah, that knee touched a lot earlier than he ended up.
Union trying to get something going here. Both teams trying to get something going. Union's got all the receivers on the left. Backs in the eye. Kinzelman takes the carry. Kinzelman gets hit short of a first down. He stopped at the line of scrimmage, and Union now has 4th and 2.
I think the first guy there was Malik Joseph, or no, it was Marquis, number 77, Marquis Francois, who's playing a lot more the last few weeks and doing a good job. But he was joined by probably 2 or 3 other Rensselaer defenders.
Barnes to punt for Union. He's at his own 30, gets the snap, boots it away right before he's about to get it blocked. Davies signals fair catch at the 18, and that's where RPI will take it. 9:50 to go here in the first half. Scoreless between RPI and Union.
Well, if you're just tuning in, folks, it's one of those games that mostly on the ground, almost all on the ground, and neither team has been able to. They've been able to pick up a first down or 2, both teams, but nobody can get on the board, and no sustained long drives, and passing has not been much at all, which doesn't surprise me.
1st and 10, RPI at their own 19. Now going right to left, Union goes left to right in this second quarter. Avery fakes the handoff, keeps it himself. Avery up ahead, stopped at the 25, maybe the 26 in the forward progress.
Number 43, once again for Union, Jake Lombardo.
At the 26-yard line for RPI. This will be 2nd and 3. They'll hand off. This will be a first down. As it's taken by Law, he gets out to the 34-yard line. So RPI at least moves the chains.
Number 43 once again, Jake Lombardo. He's having a number of tackles so far today.
First and 10, Engineers at their own 34. Under 9 to go here in the second quarter. No score, RPI versus Union. Law with another carry. Barrels over somebody, and Law makes it out between the 41 and the 42. Closer to the 41. That's about 7 yards on that play.
Let me tell you, the old captain looked pretty good on that play. He, our center, threw a great block. Big hole for.
Second down, high snap, pulled down by the Engineers, by Avery. Now it's a big gainer here for Kelly. Kelly crosses the 50 and he gets out to the Union 31-yard line. And that's the deepest penetration for anybody so far today.
Nice effort, not only by Kelly, by the offensive line. Some nice blocking. Good look by Kelly in terms of cutting back inside.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line. Engineers hand off to Wells, and Wells gets some room and gets some blockers, and he's down to 23.
And 4-2, Hunter once again on the tackle.
Second and 2 RPI, ball at the Union 23-yard line. No score here, 7:40 to go in the first half. Avery out of the shotgun. Wells is moving to his right in the backfield. Avery hands off to Wells. Wells goes left, avoids one man, pushes another man away, and he's forward for a first down to the 18-yard line.
Nice effort by Wells. Second effort, good job. Number 50. I guess they're making up these names to give me trouble. Number 50. I don't have
Harasimovich.
Yeah, I don't have a copy of the phonetic pronunciations, but they got at least 5 names on here, about 15 letters long.
So that was Harasimovich on the tackle. Engineers first and 10 at the Union 18. No score here first quarter. Wells with the carry. Head of steam. Wells gets to the 10-yard line.
Once again, a good, strong second effort by Wells. Number 73, Connor O'Malley on the tackle for Union. This is the first sustained drive of the ball game on either side.
Second down and 2 at the 10. Tavinis takes the carry. Tavinis hits one man, pushes forward, and he should have a first down around the 5-yard line. Still had the ball, was spinning around, but I don't think he ever got beyond the 5. So it'll be first and goal, RPI at the 5.
Offensive line is doing a very good job on this series.
Engineers first and goal at the 5. No score. 6:05 to go in the first half. Avery out of the shotgun. Gives it to Tavinis. Tavinis looks for a hole to the left, and where is he stopped? Nope, he didn't make it in. He got grabbed by the legs, and he stopped at the 3-yard line.
Continue to move the ball up the middle for the most part. A host of Dutchman.
Lombardo.
This time.
Yeah, Lombardo got him by the legs.
Yeah. Lombardo's been all over today.
Second down and goal from the 3 for RPI. And this is a handoff to Kelly coming from the slot back position, and he's tripped up and stopped at the 3. So that'll make it third.
Cinema with again on the tackle. That's Jack.
Engineers to Tavinis on third down, and he is in for the touchdown. RPI leads 6-0.
Nice job again by the offensive line and Tavinis. Tavinis hit the hole very quickly, and the hole was there. Good job on the O-line. RPI leads at 6-0 and getting ready for the PAT. Cap out there for the kick. Christian Cap.
Reedy on the hold, snap spot, the kick is up, and the kick is good. Exactly 5 to go here in the first half. RPI leads 7-0.
Well, that was a very nice sustained drive by the Engineers. They might have one flat pass, basically, not flat, but a little short sideline pass. But the rest of it was basically running up the middle or off tackle. And the offensive line did an outstanding job, and the backs were hitting the holes quickly. And Wells, every time he carried it, he seemed to give that second effort and pull some people with him, extra couple of yards. So very nice sustained drive by the Engineers. You're just tuning in at 7-0 RPI. We want to remind you, you're listening to Rensselaer Football on WRPI 91.5 Troy.
7-0, RPI has just taken the lead.
This Kinzelman's a very good kick returner. Gotta watch him.
Ball is booted away. Taken by Kinzelman about the 3-yard line to the 5, 10. Kinzelman to the 15, 20. Takes a couple of people with him. Kinzelman makes it out to the 24.
Yeah, you can see just by the way he handles himself that he's pretty effective when he does get the ball.
So it'll be Union 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line. As they have been scored on, and now they look to answer back. RPI essentially doing it with the running game. That's why there's 4:54 left to go in the first half, and we're 20 minutes away from 1 o'clock.
That is quick.
It is quick. Single wideouts each side for the Dutchman. They'll opt to run the ball. Karn goes to the left, now cuts up field, and Karn is stopped at about the 28.
Greenwich was 1 of 2 there. Brian Buss was the other. Buss from Shenandoah High School and one of the tri-captains.
Second down and 6 for Union at the 28. Handoff once again. Union looking for a first down. You're not going to get it. Stop at the 30-yard line and push back. The forward progress has them at the 30. And that was Karn on another carry. So Union's looking at 3rd and 4.
That was, once again, Tommy Bennett and the second one was Greenwich. Greenwich is in about every other tackle.
3rd down and 4 for Union at their own 30-yard line. All the receivers on the right this time for Geller. And he's going to pass it in the flat, and it's going to get nothing. Packy Brown on the reception. He's caught behind the line of scrimmage, and Union's facing 4th and long.
Jared Dorsey read that all the way. Nice play by Dorsey. And we'll have Dorsey for a while. He's a sophomore linebacker from Laurel, Maryland, as I mentioned, Calvert Hall High School.
For Union, this is their 5th drive. We expect this to be their 5th punt today. Snap back. Barnes kicks against, well, there's not much of a wind right now. Davies called for a fair catch. The ball may have hit an RPI player. It's loose along the sidelines. Union covers at the 31. So what happened here? Barnes called for a fair catch. He didn't touch it. It may have touched another RPI player, and Union may have recovered at the 31-yard line. We're watching the replay right now. Barnes calls for the fair catch. He stays away from it, and it looks like it hit right there. It looks like it hit Ackerman. It may have hit Ackerman and gone downfield, and that would make live ball, and Union covered it around the 31. Now they're going to call an touch on Union. They're going to say the ball hit Union, and it's RPI's ball. Okay, we can't.
It's hard to see that here.
It is almost impossible to tell from the replay who it hit.
It went between the two of them.
Right, but it hit somebody. We got another replay going on here. See if we can tell anything from this, or going to be out of screen. No. Oh, that hit RPI. Oh, RPI just got a huge break. That hit the RPI player. This should be Union's ball at the 31. RPI just got a huge break. Officials missed that. First 10 at the 33 for RPI. And this will be a running play. Ramsdale on first down makes it out to 36.
And he's stopped by number 21, Justin Waller. 2:51 to go in the first half, believe it or not. 7-0 RPI.
So RPI with a big break. Union should have the ball right now. Instead, RPI has it. Another running play by the Engineers, and they'll be stopped just short of the 40. And that'll be 3rd down and about 4. Did Union just call a timeout?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
21 Justin Waller on the stop. I think it was with Brian Alabiosu.
Albiosu.
Albiosu. I don't know why I can't pronounce that name. Albiosu.
So that's the first timeout for Union in this first half. 2:37 to go, first half here in Troy. RPI 7, Union 0. They got sidetracked before. Hobart now has a 19-0 lead on Rochester. That is at the end of the first quarter. To fill everybody in, Hobart defeated St. Lawrence last weekend, which means that St. Lawrence and Hobart have identical 5-1 records in the conference. Hobart has a tiebreaker, and if they win today, they are going to the NCAA tournament. And the way it's looking, if all the favorites win today, St. Lawrence is on the outside looking in for the NCAAs. RPI, third down and about 4. Costello takes the carry, cuts upfield. He's got a first down. He gets to the 50-yard line, comes over to the sideline. Costello's to the 30, caught at about the 20-yard line. Finally brought down by Alabiosu, but RPI's got it with 2:27 left in the half at the Union 20.
Alabiosu caught him, but he was running hard. Big pickup. RPI's got an opportunity. They got plenty of time to score. They continue to run a sustained drive like they did last time they had the ball. Things could be good.
Wideouts go to the right for RPI. 2:10 to go here in the first half. 7-0 RPI leads. 1st and 10 at the 20. This is a handoff to Law, and Law weaves his way through and makes it to the 16.
He's on the bottom of that pile. Number 42 and number 43. It's Hunter and Lombardo. Hunter Ordukanen.
Second down, Law takes the carry. He goes left and makes it to the 12-yard line. Clock continues around 1:35 to go in the half. It'll be RPI about 3rd and 2.
Hunter Ordukanen once again.
RPI will take their first time out of the second half. 1.5 to go here in the first half. 7-0 RPI leads. Engineers looking at a 3rd and 2 at the Union 12.
Again, we want to remind you, you're listening to Rensselaer Football on WRPI 91.5 Troy. And also remind you that tonight at 7, the puck will drop at the Houston Fieldhouse for the Engineers taking on St. Lawrence University, a long-time hockey rival and usually a pretty good team.
They are playing pretty well this season so far.
Yes.
And what do we have for halftime, Bob?
This halftime, I'm going to have an interview with Mark Gilbride, who's the head basketball coach at RPI. He came to us from Clarkson a few years ago, and I thought it'd be good if the folks got to hear a little bit about him and his team.
That'll be coming up shortly when we hit halftime. Right now, there's 90 seconds to go here in this first half. RPI 3rd and 2 at the Union 12. And this is a direct snap to Davies, and Davies is stopped short of the first down. He's only going to make it to the 11. It'll be a 4th down play for RPI. Now, what do you do here?
Huh.
Obviously, this is
56 on the stop for Union.
For Cap, this isn't an issue. RPI, in this circumstance, you expect Cap to make this kick, but how many times have you gotten into the red zone today? I mean, this is only the 2nd time.
It's a 4th and 1?
It's 4th and 1. Clock's down to 50 seconds in the half. I would be thinking 5 seconds left on the play clock now. If RPI was going to go for it, well, I don't know what I was thinking there. If RPI goes for it and misses, you want less time off the clock. So RPI is going to take a timeout before they take a delay of game, and they'll talk this one over. 44 seconds left here first half. RPI leading Union 7-0.
Depending upon which way this goes, it could be a big lift for one of these teams.
Well, I think, do you kick the field goal here, or do you go for it?
In this game, hard to say. I think they may go for it, but
on the one hand, you get the second score. On the other hand, both teams you have a losing record right now.
Yes.
In the grand scheme of things, this game doesn't mean much, but they're going to kick it.
Don't tell the guys on the field.
I understand that. I understand that, but we're not talking about an NCAA tournament bid here. So they're going to send Cap out. He'll try a 28-yard field goal from the left hash. He's a right-footed kicker. Reedy on the hold. Snap, spots down. Kick is no good. No good. I may have gotten blocked a little bit. I'm not sure if that came off badly or was blocked, but it's no good, so it stays RPI 7-0 with 39 seconds left in the half.
That's a tough one. He's usually a very, very, very accurate kicker. But those things happen. Score 7-0. RPI with 39 seconds to go in the ball game. And I'll be talking to Coach Gilbride at the halftime. Rumor has it he believes going undefeated this year.
First and 10 at the 24, Union College by rule. The ball came out to the 20-yard line. Karn on the carry. One of the best runs for Union. He may have gotten 10 yards on that.
Somebody is down. Dorsey. Looks like he's all right.
That's a first down. Clock stop. 30 seconds left to go in the half. It's running again. Union down 7-0 here. RPI will get the ball to start out the second half. Dutchman on second down, another hole, and that gets out to the 38-yard line, and Union's now going to call a timeout as Karn had another good carry. Union will stop the clock with 16 seconds left in the half.
Remember, Kaplanovich is quite a good receiver. Last week he had quite a day. Let me see. He had 86 yards and 2 TDs last week against Merchant Marine, who was a very good team. Union really kicked them very hard. 42 to, what was it, 42 to 15 or 14?
Union averaging 77 yards passing per game, which is real close to RPI. I think it was RPI 78 at this point.
Yep. That's exactly what it is.
76.1. That's statistically indistinguishable.
Right.
16 seconds are left for Union College. 2nd and 2 at their own 38, down by 7 here in half number 1. Union has 1 timeout left, but really there's not a lot of time left. They'll hand off again. Karn finds a hole. He's got the first down. Karn to the 50, and Karn is stopped at the 47 of RPI. Clock stops on the chain movement. Now Union will call a timeout with 8 seconds to go in the half.
They've moved the ball on these last 3 plays better than they did all day. I think they got a little excited by RPI not getting on the board on that drive.
Union with no timeouts left, 8 seconds. You got to be thinking throw this one downfield someplace. If you catch it, it's either end zone or out of bounds. You don't have time to do anything if you get caught inbounds.
Defense comes back on the field for the Engineers.
It's a 1st and 10. That really doesn't matter much, though, with only 8 seconds left in the half. Union's got 2 receivers on the right. Geller looking right, puts the ball up in the air, and it's knocked away. There's 2 seconds left on the clock. That was going right for Egan, and he was trying to line that one up. The intended receiver had to get in there and block it down. I think it was Packy Brown was the intended receiver on that.
Yes.
So
Egan would have picked that off.
Yes, if Brad hadn't gotten in there, Egan would have had the INT. 2 seconds left, barring a defensive penalty, last play of the half. 2nd and 10 as the ball's at the 47 of RPI. They'll hand off, and that's nothing, and that will do it for the first half. Union stopped at the 50-yard line. That was a run by Karn, and they'll go into the locker room with RPI leading 7-0.
Joe Gotti and another RPI defender threw him for a loss, and they had been running Karn very well on this series, right up the middle, but not that time. So it is 7-0 at halftime.
One good drive.
That's it.
RPI had a second drive and they missed the field goal, but one good drive to finish with a 3-yard run with 5 minutes, remaining in the first half. And Cap's kick is what has made this an RPI 7, Union nothing score at this point. That was about 54 minutes it took to play the first half. That's about as close to running time as you're going to get in a football game. But other than that one good drive, not a lot of passing out there for these two teams. Everything's been on the ground.
Exactly, and that's what we expected. I think RPI.
how you lit up like.
I've never been in the stadium up here.
Memory.
I normally just pee on the field.
Yeah.
So what's going on? Just like
tried to save him by giving him hamburger, but he died, and we're gonna bury him. Sort of a tragedy for me. Give me the turtle.
Come to me, my melancholy
more here from the East Campus Stadium on the campus of Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute in Troy, New York, where we are nearing the start of the second half of play between RPI and Union in the Dutchman Shoes Trophy game. The score after one half, it is RPI 7, Union nothing. I'm Kurt Stutt here with Bob Conroy, bringing you all the action live on 91.5 FM WRPI Troy. For the second half, we'd like to thank the Rensselaer Union. They provide the funding for WRPI and all the club-related activity of the Institute, and that includes WRPI's coverage of engineer football, hockey, and baseball. Also, WRPI is on the World Wide Web. Point your browser to WRPI.org, and you can pick up our broadcast 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. As long as we're sending something out over the ether of the air, we'll provide it for you on that feed. That is WRPI.org. For Union College, they have Scheibel out to kick off. First time he's made an appearance. Union hasn't kicked off. Union hasn't scored, so they've had no reason to put him on the field. He's going to kick the ball away as we start out half number 2. Taken by Munoz Watts around the 14-yard line, out to the middle of the field, to the 20, 25, to the 30, 35. Munoz Watts to the 40, to the near sideline. Escapes one man, stays on his feet to the 45, to the Union's 40. He's touched out of bounds at the Union 35. And RPI in good field position to start out half number 2.
What a great run and a good job by special teams clearing away for him. Jack Harris Monowitz once again got him out of bounds, pushed him out of bounds. That was quite a run.
You mean Harris Simbovich?
All right, you're going to make me look bad all day. I can't help it.
The gentleman has a name.
I never had a problem pronouncing words. And the one day I get the trick ones, I don't get the phonetic pronunciation.
First and 10 at the 35. Ramsdell coming from the slot back position takes the handoff, and he will lose a yard back to the 36.
It would be a big lift for the Engineers to have a good first series in this half.
Hobart will be going to the NCAA tournament, barring a miracle. They have a 33-7 lead on Rochester nearing halftime. Here, RPI second down and 11. Tavinis in the backfield, finds the hole. Tavinis first down to the 20, to the 15.
Jason Nelson saved him from going in. Safety. Tavinis, he's a very good hard runner.
First and 10, RPI at the Union 15-yard line. 14 to go here, third quarter. 7-0, RPI leads. Two receivers to the right for RPI. Costello in the slot. Now he's going to go in motion. He'll shift over to the right as well. Avery keeps this one himself. Tries to follow Tavinis. Avery gets down to about the 10-yard line. That's a pickup of 5.
Good job by Avery. He's stopped by number 99, Brad Temple. He's a defensive lineman, junior, 6'3", 264, from East Greenbush, New York, a local lad. Must be Columbia High School. Yes, it is.
Second and 5, ball at the 10-yard line. Engineers will give to Costello. Costello goes right, cuts up field. There's a lot of pushing around, but I think Costello got stopped at the 13.
Bunch of Union guys there. Last guy getting up on the bottom, however, is number 7. That's Jack Riley.
Third down and 3, RPI at the Union 13. Well, make that the 8. My bad. It is at the 8. RPI has to get to the 5.
Seems similar to the last series. RPI had the ball.
Two receivers to the left. Tavinis with the carry. Goes straight ahead. Tavinis stays on his feet. Stays on his feet. Is he in? Do we have a signal? Yes. They're going to signal touchdown. Tavinis. RPI leads 13-0.
Nice job on the offensive line. Outstanding job. Once again, the offensive line has been big today, especially on 3 drives. One we didn't score on, but we had missed a field goal.
Cap out to try the extra point. Snap, spots down, the kick is up. Kick is good. 12:34 to go here, third quarter. RPI leads 14-0.
Steve Mills was great on that series, our center. Steve has played for 4 years. He started as a freshman after an injury in, I think, practice or preseason. And he's come out of the game in 4 years for 3 plays. He got hurt on each of the plays before them, had to go off the field and was back in on the next play. And he's been a real leader, and he's one of the captains. Just a great guy, very good student, and a real leader. They're going to miss him.
Cap tees the ball up at the 35-yard line.
They're pretty much the same thing.
See what that did to the defense. See if it fired them up a little.
Again, RPI right to left, Union left to right across your radio dial in quarter number 3. RPI with the 14-0 lead on the Dutchman. Cap kicks it away. Riggio takes it around his 1 to the 10 to the 15. Riggio comes to the near sideline to the 20, upended at the 22. And Union will start out there, trailing by 2 touchdowns.
Let's see who that is when he turns his back. There it is. Brendan Zotti. Yeah, Brendan's another one. It's one of the first few guys down on kick return type things. Yeah, Zotti's been good at that all year.
Union 1st and 10 at their own 22. Geller throws complete in the flat. 25. Brown out near the 28. Yep, they're going to say he stepped out at the 28. That's a gain of 8 for Union.
Greenwich on the stop along with Bus. Forced him out of bounds.
Nope, not a gain of 8. That's the 22 to the 28. It's a gain of 6. So Union now has 10 passing yards in today's game. 2nd down and 4 for the Dutchman. Geller throws, and it's incomplete through the hands of Tynes. Should have had that. He was open around the 32. Would have been a 1st down.
Yeah, he's a wide receiver from Boxford, Massachusetts. Sophomore. We want to remind you once again, folks, that you're listening to WRPI 91.5 Troy.
3rd down and 4. Ball at the 28. 3 wide receivers set for the Dutchman. Flag comes out on the snap. 2 flags come out. 1st down, if this counts for the Dutchman, is Brown gets the reception and makes it out to the 39-yard line. Don't know what the flags are for. It looks like it's going to be against Union.
I think so. Looks, yes. Legal procedure.
Legal form. I thought he said formation. Which really isn't the signal. Yes, I realized the signal was not what I thought he said.
Yeah.
Ball's back at the 23 for what is now 3rd and 9 for the Dutchman.
Big play for the defense here.
Geller throws off Brown's hands and over to the sideline. Caught by somebody in the sideline, but that doesn't count. So on 3rd and 9, Union not able to convert, and they will send out the punt team.
I think that was once again. Yeah. It's Sean Egan once again. Egan and Bus do a great job back there. So they all do.
Barnes takes a snap, boots the ball away. Davies takes it at his 40-yard line to the 45, caught from behind. Davies is down around the 48. So RPI starting out in good field position for their 2nd possession in this 2nd half.
Absolutely, and in the last 2 series, the RPI offense looked good. They had one other series where they scored, But the last two have been very good, mixing it up a little, even throwing the ball a little bit. But they've been running very well.
First and 10, RPI at their own 48. Here in the third quarter, RPI 14-0, and breaking a couple of tackles is Tavinis. Nope, that's not Tavinis. That is Esposito with the carry. He's in there right now. Tavinis is also out there, but Esposito on the carry. He makes it to the Union 41. That's a first down.
And number 27, our friend again, Brian, in on the tackle for Union. I gave up trying to pronounce his last name.
Elbiosu. First and 10 at the Union 41-yard line. And Esposito with the carry again, goes to the sideline. He's got some room. Flag comes out as he's tackled near the 29.
I have red.
Is that a holding call?
RPI is backing up. Yes, holding against RPI.
Yeah.
Nice run, but it won't all count.
Alabiosu. I got it.
Elbiosu. So RPI, that penalty came 5 yards into the run, so it'll be essentially a net -5. It'll be a first down and 15, ball to 46. Tavinis takes the handoff on first down, goes left, trying to cut up, and he's stopped after a gain of 2 at the 44.
Number 21 for Union College, Justin Waller on the stop.
Under 10 to play, third quarter. RPI 14, Union nothing. RPI attempting to win the Dutchman shoes, attempting for the 4th straight year. RPI has never defeated Union in 4 straight contests. Avery drops back on second and about 13, looking to throw. Now he's got to run with the ball. Avery is going to the far sideline. That's the Union side, and he is pulled out of bounds at the 40. And he'll set up 3rd and 9.
Good coverage by the Union secondary. Nobody open, so Avery looked, and had to go, finally.
Third down and 9. Esposito with the carry, spin move, gets away from one guy, doesn't get to the first down though. He's 2 yards short. Nice spin move to probably pick up another 5, but he stopped at the Union 33.
A real nice run. Really nice run. He was stopped by a host of Dutchman tacklers.
RPI keeping the offense out there on 4th down. This is 4th and 2 at the Union 33.
Think they'll run it?
Looks like they will, and who was it? That was Tavinis with the carry. I think he may have gotten the first down. In between the 30 and the 31 is where the line judge is coming in on this. He needed to get to the 31. The officials are coming over to take a look, and that's a first down for RPI. So Tavinis gets RPI another first down. 8:27 to go here. Third quarter, RPI 14, Union nothing. Engineers 1st and 10 at the Union 31.
Offensive line, once again, doing a good job. And Tavinis has been outstanding today at crucial times.
First down play. Handoff to Esposito. Esposito left upfield and stopped at the 28.
He stopped by number 99, Brad Temple. This quarter's going by pretty fast, too.
Nobody's throwing the ball today. There are not a lot of incomplete passes. No real clock killers. So coming up on 7:35 to go third quarter, RPI with the 14-0 lead. Hand off to Tavinis. He's got room on the near side, and he's stopped at the 20. That'll be another RPI first down.
Good job. That offensive line led the way. They're really playing well.
Ball is right on the 20-yard line. And now what do we have? A clock issue? Yes, they want to reset the play clock. Nope, not 40 seconds, everybody, 25 seconds. There you go.
Can't have 40, huh?
No, once they stop the clock,
yeah,
and it has to go to a 25-second clock. Single wide out to the left, 2 to the right for RPI. Handoff goes to Wells, though. Wells breaks a couple of tackles. Wells is inside the 10, on his feet, and it'll be a first and goal RPI as Wells is down at the 1.
What a job by Wells. I've been saying it all day. Finally brought down by number 21, Justin Waller. But Wells' second and third effort on that play, it just sheer strength.
First and goal at the 1 for RPI. 6.5 to go, third quarter. Engineers, handoff to Wells. Where did Wells get stopped? Wells is in for the touchdown. 20-0 RPI leads.
Well, that's 3 drives in a row now. This offensive line and the offense in general has looked very well. I mean, if you look at our team this year, they all play hard, and they played hard all year, never given up. But the defense has been the predominant side of the ball this year for us because we're so young on the other side of the ball. But today, this offensive line shows you just how much this game means. They were ready to play so far.
Kick is up by Cap for the extra point, and it is good. There is 6:27 to go here, third quarter in Troy. RPI leads Union 21-0.
Again, we want to remind you that you're listening to Rensselaer Football on WRPI 91.5 Troy. We also like to remind you that the puck drops at 7 o'clock tonight on WRPI for the RPI St. Lawrence hockey game at the Houston Fieldhouse. Hope you can come out and see some very good Division I hockey.
Yeah, it was 3 RPI.
No score, St. Lawrence and WPI at the half.
Boy, I'll tell you, this league really has hit parity. I believe it. I mean, other than Rochester this year.
Which is going to go winless.
Yeah. Everybody else was in all the games, you know.
St. Lawrence is hoping Rochester comes back to beat Hobart. They won't. And if they can beat WPI, they may not. Who knows? In order for them to go to the NCAA tournament, but it's looking very good for Hobart right now with a big lead on Rochester nearing the half.
Kurt, I know you said it earlier, but what was the material you've read or research that gave the idea St. Lawrence would be difficult for them to get an NCAA?
Just because of the strength of schedule that they've got and the number of slots open.
Okay.
Nobody's very optimistic that St. Lawrence can crack into the NCAA tournament if they win today. I mean, obviously, a couple of teams losing here and there can change that. It's a nationwide thing, so it's not restricted to just one geographical area, but there's a lot of scoreboard watching. If you're a Saints fan at this point, you need the Saints to win. If they don't win today, they're out. There's no question about it. They are not going. If they win today, then they need a lot of scoreboard watching and a lot of help.
It'll be interesting to see how they choose the ECAC teams.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. That's a mess. Ball's at the 35-yard line. Cap boots it away. Taken by Kinzelman around the 2-yard line. 5, 10. Kinzelman to the 15, gets hit, gets away from that. Kinzelman and finally caught from behind. Well, not finally. He's caught from behind around the 19, and Union starts out there. Dutchmen have done nothing on offense. By my count, they've only crossed the 50-yard line once.
Great special teams play again by the Engineers, who actually the special teams have played pretty well, not pretty well, very well all year, other than that fake punt. You know, just never saw it. It was a good call.
Bob talking about the Springfield game last week, where Springfield caught RPI totally unaware on a punt. Ran forward and got the first down. 1st and 10 for the Dutchman at the 19-yard line. Geller throws. Caught. I think it's caught around the 30 by Genie. Yeah, he caught it. Nope, pardon me, that is Kaplanovich. 80, not 30. Kaplanovich on the reception for Union at the 30-yard line. That'll be a first down for Union College.
Watanabe on the stop for the Engineers. He plays quite a bit in the secondary. And he's very good. He's only a sophomore.
1st and 10, Union at the 30-yard line. Dutchman trailing 21-0. Geller throws. That is Brown, complete to the 50. Brown gets hit, and Brown loses the ball. It goes out of bounds, so that'll be Union's ball around the 47 of RPI.
Big hit by Greenwich. Greenwich is the most mild-mannered young man off the football field, but boy, he is tough.
First and 10, Union at the RPI 47. 21-0 RPI leads. 5:20 to go here, 3rd quarter. Geller, they'll go back to the running game. Kinzelman on the carry. He stopped at the 43. That's a +4 for the Dutchman.
Second and, what, 6?
2nd and 6 for the Dutchman. Need to get something going. This is still a fast-moving game. We keep talking about that. We're under 5 to play in the 3rd quarter.
Looks like they're going to be throwing a lot now.
Well, they need points, and they need them sooner rather than later. Geller throws, overthrows Kaplanovich around the 25-yard line.
And that's his favorite target.
Goes incomplete. I should say overthrows, goes incomplete.
Right.
You can overthrow and have it intercepted. That's an overthrow, goes incomplete. Clock stops, a rarity in today's game. Officials had to straighten something out. It'll be 3rd down and 6 for Union. Ball to the RPI 43-yard line. You have to be thinking 4-down territory for the Dutchman. Dutchman throw, and Kaplanovich, has he got it? Yes, he's got it. That's complete. Steps out of bounds at the RPI 32.
Well thrown ball. And one of those ones that he turned to the left and the ball was right there and just stepped out of bounds.
Best drive for the Dutchman today. 4.5 to go, 3rd quarter. 21-0 RPI leads. Dutchman 1st and 10 at the RPI 32.
To keep throwing the ball, somebody's going to pick it off.
And Union's calling a timeout.
.422 to go in the 3rd quarter. RPI leads it 21-0. First half was mostly a defensive battle. RPI's got 7. But the second half, the offense has come out and moved very well on 3 series. And this is the first series that Union has moved the ball very well in the second half. And it predominantly is because of the passing game, which they don't normally do. But the running game, I guess they came to the conclusion it wasn't working that well. So got to start putting the ball in the air when you're 21 points down.
Timeout is over with. Union down to 2 timeouts in this half. 4:22 to go, 3rd quarter. Union 1st and 10 at the RPI 32, down by 3 touchdowns. Union. Different formations now than what we saw in the first half. Pump fake to the left, now going end zone. Dutchman, touchdown! Dutchman get on the scoreboard.
Somebody got faked out there badly.
Kaplanovich on the reception for Union. That's a 32-yard touchdown reception for Kaplanovich, and Union gets 6.
Yeah, and the defense on that series showed some real weakness on pass defense. We haven't seen that all year, much anyway.
Extra point is up, and it is
no good.
No good. Pardon me. No good. Good catch. No good. That was Scheibel on the extra point attempt. Missed it to the right. So it remains RPI 21, Union 6 with 4:16 to go in the third quarter.
Now this becomes, I think, in terms of momentum, a big series for the RPI offense. And also a big one for the Union defense. They got on the board. They got on the board nicely with a sustained drive, and they did it all in the air. And if you're picking up that kind of yardage in the air, I doubt if they'll stop going in the air.
Okay, some scoring updates. Hobart at the half leads Rochester 40-7. The scoreless St. Lawrence WPI game, I think there was a miscue on the time there. It's in the second quarter now, and it's 7-7. That's what we have. So it's tied 7-7, but it's not scoreless.
Hobart got 40 points in the first half?
Yes. I'm not really surprised by that because Hobart is a good team, and Rochester, not a good team. Scheibel, medium length kick taken by Esposito around the 26-yard line. Esposito going towards the sideline and is stopped at the 37. RPI, pretty decent start for this drive.
Justin Waller on the tackle for Union. Not bad field position.
Engineers, Avery out of the shotgun on 1st and 10. Hands off, Wells straight ahead, got to the 40, so that's pickup of 3 and then pushed back.
Jack Riley, number 7 on the tackle for Union. He's a Bergen Catholic boy. That's a very good football program in New Jersey. Has been for years. That and Don Bosco is another one.
Second down. This is Costello coming from the slot back position, makes his way to the left, and he's got a first down at the RPI 48.
Number 27.
Elbiosu.
No, you let me say it. Elbiosu on the tackle.
Not before Costello got the first down, though. So it's a 1st and 10 RPI at their own 48. 3:20 to go third quarter. 21-6 RPI leads. Another running play. Another hole there for RPI. Tavinis gets in the Union territory to the 45. He gets 7.
It's Jack again. Harris Simowitz. Jack Harris Simowitz.
Second down and 3. RPI, 1 receiver to the left, 2 to the right. You have Tavinis in the backfield with Avery. Avery takes the handoff, gets hit almost immediately, falls forward for a yard, so he stopped at the Union 44. Engineers now looking at 3rd and 2.
This is the way to do it. If they can grind it out this way, time comes off the clock, and that never hurts.
Third down and 2 RPI. They'll bunch everybody together. Costello took the carry coming from the slot back position. Costello pushed forward. Costello's forward progress is near the marker at the 42. I lost him in the pile. With the massive bodies out there, they're going to mark him at the 42, and that should be a first down.
The offensive line is really getting off that ball. First down.
Russ Tilley, the referee, signals first down.
1:58 to go in the third quarter. RPI leads it 21-6.
Engineers first and 10 at the Union 42. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Tavinis takes the handoff and backs his way to the 40. Only got about 2 yards on that.
Yeah, he's been great all day.
Yeah, the change to daylight savings.
He's coming out right now.
Law's going in at the running back position for RPI.
Wells has looked very good today too.
On the 2nd and 8 play, Law takes the carry, doesn't see anything left. Now he's got to cut up field. Law is stopped at the 36. Engineers looking at 3rd and 4.
This is a perfect way of getting down the field if you can get away with it. Clock's down under 1 minute to go in the third quarter.
If you're Union College, you've only had the ball. You've only had 2 possessions this half. They punted and then they scored the touchdown. That's what made it 21-6 at this point. Avery on 3rd down and 4 is rolling to his right, looking downfield. Now he's going to run with it. Avery's got the first down. He stopped just inside the 30, but that's enough for a first down on what may be the last play of the third quarter.
Nice play by Avery. Nice job by the offensive line again on the right side. Nice hole for Avery. He looked and looked and looked, but I don't think that was a pass play intended anyway. That gap was pretty big for him to get through.
RPI coming over to the sidelines as they don't have to run this play. And the third quarter expires here in Troy with RPI leading Union 21-6.
Yeah, I guess it's a game of 2 different outcomes, first and second half. I mean, RPI led at halftime 7-0 and played, pretty well. Union didn't do much in the first half at all, and RPI only had 1 score. They could have had 2, but they missed a field goal. But in the second half, this is the 4th drive in a row where the Engineers have looked good, and they got a 21-6 lead.
Union's total yards this game increased from 4 at the half to 87 now. It's over 20 times as many passing yards. RPI left to right, Union right to left across your radio dial. Quarter number 4 underway here in Troy as RPI on a 1st and 10 play will give to Wells and Costello. Costello can't find any room to move downfield. He's stopped at the 30, which is the line of scrimmage.
Looked like Hunter again. Ordicanyan. Hunter Ordicanyan. And the stop for Union College. Jeller's 8 for 12 after 3 quarters. Avery's 3 for 3.
Second and 10, RPI at the 30-yard line. 1 wide out all the way to the left. Give us to Tavinis. Tavinis cuts up as he's going left, and he's stopped in between the 26 and 27. 3.5-yard gain for Tavinis.
And he's stopped by number 43, Jake Lombardo.
They'll spot him at the 26-yard line. It'll be a 3rd and 6 as the minutes gone by here in the fourth quarter. RPI leading 21-6 over Union. Two receivers to the right for RPI, Ramsdale and Reedy. The give, though, is to Costello from the slot back position, and he is stopped at the 23. Setting up a 4th and about 3 for RPI.
What do you think they'll do?
I say go for it here.
Me too. Number 70 on the stop for Union. That's Malcolm Sherrod.
Fourth down now for RPI as they get everybody back over from the sidelines. 2 receivers to the left. Ramsdell in the slot to the right. Handoff. This will be a first down for RPI. Big gainer for the Engineers. Tavinis down to the 10 to make it 1st and goal.
Tavinis got great blocking, but boy, does he hit that hole hard and fast. He's a strong runner, just like Wells. Wells just drags people. It's unbelievable.
So it's 1st and goal, RPI at the Union 10. 12:40 to go here, 4th quarter. RPI leads 21-6. Avery gives it to Tavinis. Went to go left, now cuts up straight ahead, and Tavinis is stopped at the 6.
Number 42, Hunter Ordacanyon, once again on the stop for Union.
Second down and goal from the 6 for RPI. Tavinis is next to Avery in the backfield. Avery instead will hand off to Costello. Costello gets hit. Costello backing up. Costello's going to lose yards on this. Costello's back to the 9 on his forward progress, or, well, really negative forward, backward progress, I guess you could call it.
Number 38 for Union, Sebastian Lubrano on the stop. 2nd and 6.
No, 3rd and 9 now.
Oh, that's right.
3rd down and goal from the 9. As Ramsdell goes to the sidelines, Giacone's in there for RPI on 3rd and goal from the 9.
Giacone's a tall 6'4" receiver, so they may look that way.
Avery looking right at Giacone the whole time, and it's intercepted by the Dutchman. Intercepted in the end zone by Waller. RPI turns it over, and the Dutchman will take it at their own 20.
Tough, bad mistake there.
That is the first turnover in today's game. Not a lot of penalties today.
No, not at all.
4 penalties through 3 quarters.
Now we'll see if Union just keeps throwing the ball.
We have 11:08 to go here, 4th quarter. Union trailing 21-6. They have it 1st and 10 at the 20.
I don't know if RPI's got to the quarterback yet today.
No. Actually, Union's only allowed 5 sacks all year. Geller fakes the handoff, throws downfield, overthrows his intended receiver. Actually, either overthrew or underthrew the intended receiver. He overthrew Kaplanovich and underthrew Brown.
And he was open. Very open. He had some guys ahead of him, but he was open. That's 2 opportunities RPI had to score and did not. That doesn't help.
Engineer still with a 15-point lead. 2nd down for Union. Put it up in the air once more, and it's overthrown. Kaplanovich actually maybe a little bit too, led him a little bit too much. Incomplete as they were looking for Kaplanovich around the 28.
Back to big play time again for the D. Momentum-wise, they're not in 4-down territory.
3rd and 10 Union at their own 20. Geller throws and overthrows Kaplanovich again. 3 plays, 3 passes off target.
That might have been tipped. Let's see if you can see the replay. They give one.
Barnes out to punt for the Dutchman. Connor Davies back at his own 43. No rush by RPI. The punt is short. Davies will let it bounce. And it will be down by Union at the RPI 36. So Union a 3 and out when they really needed to move the ball downfield. Not a lot of time off the clock because it was 3 incomplete passes. 10:44 to go here, fourth quarter. RPI leading 21-6. Engineers have the ball at their own 36.
And we want to remind you you're listening to Rensselaer Football on WRPI 91.5 Troy. In terms of running game, Costello 8 for 76, Tavenis 15 for 68, Wells 8 for 50, and Law 6 for 29.
Engineers on first down. Wells straight ahead. Gets caught by the legs and is stopped at the 39-yard line.
This is all after 3 quarters. For Union rushing, Karn 78 on 13 carries, and Kinzelman 25 yards on 9 carries. They've done a good job on Kinzelman.
Engineers pick up 3 on that play. It'll make it 2nd and 7 out of town. Late in the second, St. Lawrence and WPI now tied at 14. All the receivers on the right for RPI. Avery looking that way, throws, and Kelly can't get to the ball. Dove for it at the 30-yard line. Coverage by Nelson, but Kelly couldn't get there in time, and it goes incomplete.
Yeah, nice route. Just a little missed by a little bit. Anything else interesting in these stats? RPI had 316 yards total to 187 for Union after 3 quarters.
Hand off to Wells on third down. Wells loses the ball. It's rolling around the 50-yard line, picked up by the Dutchman, and they'll have it at their own 46, 47, somewhere around there. Flags come out afterwards, but it'll be Union's ball around, well, we think the 48, depending on how they sort out these flags.
Flags are all over the place.
Second straight RPI drive that has ended in a turnover. So the officials have to sort all this out. 9:46 to go here, fourth quarter in Troy. RPI 21, Union 6.
Yeah. RPI was playing such good ball.
Okay, this is unsportsmanlike against RPI. So Union goes from their own 48 to the RPI 37.
You can't do that in this game.
This is the first time Union will start a drive on the RPI side of the field.
And if they're throwing the ball, they got plenty of time. Unless they get intercepted, which we're due for one.
I never think of it that way.
I do.
I do not. I never think that people are due for anything like that. Union 1st and 10 at the RPI 37, down by 15 in the fourth quarter, 9:46 to go. Geller throws in the flat. Kaplanovich gets the reception, but he stopped at the line of scrimmage, no gain.
Good coverage. Good coverage by the Engineers. I think Bus was over there for the Engineers. There was one other guy with him. Couldn't see the number, but Bus definitely was there.
Second down and 10 at the 37-yard line for Union. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right for the Dutchman. They have been passing heavily here in the second half. Not to good effect in many cases. Geller's going to get caught, and a flag comes out deep. The back judge throws a flag as Geller is caught and sacked. Loss of 1 for Union. If it goes down as a sack, that would be the 6th for 6th time Union has been sacked this season.
It's against us. It's against RPI, I think.
Defensive holding, so that's not a sack. Automatic first down for the Dutchman.
Boy, these are the kind of things that drive a coach crazy.
Ball's at the 27. It'll be a 1st and 10 for the Dutchman.
Played this well all day, and now they're getting penalties and making mistakes.
8:55 to go, 4th quarter. RPI leads 21-6. Dutchman with the ball. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Geller out of the shotgun. Geller drops back, throws, looking end zone, and it is incomplete.
Good job. Was that Bus?
I thought that might have been Egan. That was Egan on the coverage.
Yeah, it was Egan. He's 23, Bus is 25.
Egan was lining up for what looked like to be an interception. But then Kaplanovich, the intended receiver, kind of got in the way of that, and the ball bounced around between their hands, and then finally they ended up outside the end zone.
Take hardly any time off the clock. That's what it's going to be the rest of this game.
Just a reminder, this is WRPI Troy with Engineer Football from the East Campus Stadium. Curtis up, Bob Conway on the call for you. 8:38 to go, 4th quarter. RPI 21, Union 6. Union 2nd and 10 from their own 27. Geller's looking left, throws end zone, looking for Kaplanovich, and is intercepted. Yes, intercepted by the Engineers. They pick it off. Union turns it over, and RPI's got the ball at their own at their own 20. Was that Watanabe on the reception or the interception?
So. I believe so. And I told you they were due.
That's fine. I don't think of it that way. So RPI on the INT takes over at their own 20. 8:32 to go here, 4th quarter. 21-6, RPI leads.
It's just that when a team's throwing on every down, the chances are someone's going to pick one of them off.
RPI throwing the ball a little bit on their last series, and they were intercepted on the series prior to that. They'll return to the ground game as they have it at the 20-yard line, and they're going to net 3 out to the 23.
Once again, number 50.
That was Tavinis on the carry.
Jack Harasimowicz on the stop.
So the crowd quieted down some here at the East Campus Stadium as there are 8 to go in the 4th quarter. Engineers are going to run right. Costello takes the ball, and he is stopped at the 24. Flag also out on the far side of the field.
I hate it when it gets like this. Holding calls. And
looks like this is going against RPI.
Of course. That's what happens at this stage in the game. Oh, that's even worse. 5 men in the backfield, illegal formation.
Penalties declined, though. No harm, no foul. 3rd and 6 RPI at their own 24.
Yeah, they want the ball back quickly.
Out of the shotgun, Avery. Handoff straight ahead, and that's a stop at the 29. So Tavinis only gets to the 29, 1 yard short of a first down.
That's a tough one. Huh. They won't dare go for this, will they?
No, they're going to punt this.
Razik's due for a good punt as well. We haven't had a good one today.
Razik back to punt. Waller is at his own 36, awaiting it. Snap. Ball's kicked away. Waller takes it at the 40. Jumps around, and he's tackled back around the 40. They'll give him forward progress at the 40 on that. Good kick coverage by the Engineer. 6.5 to go here in the 4th quarter. RPI 21, Union 6.
Oliver Caja. He's always the first guy down there. And he was that time. Remind you once again, folks, that you're listening to Rensselaer Football on WRPI 91.5 Troy. RPI leads at 21-6 with 6:30 to go in the game.
Ball at the 40-yard line for the Dutchman. Kinzelman takes the handoff on first down, backs up and gets through the line. I'm not sure how he did that. And he gets 7 yards ultimately out to the 47-yard line. Passing game having trouble for the Dutchman. A costly 3 and out earlier this quarter when they got the ball back on an interception. Geller throws and that's broken up by Dorsey.
Nice play by Dorsey.
Able to get a hand on it and knock it down towards the ground. And that prevents the completion. There were 2 receivers actually behind him.
I know.
Union now looking at 3rd and 3. Still down by 15 with 6:04 to go in the game. Turn around, hand off to Kinzelman. Kinzelman's got a hole. He's got it through the 50, and that's a first down for Union. Kinzelman is finally brought down at the RPI 44.
5:55 to go in the game. Union comes up the line of scrimmage quickly.
21-6, RPI leads. Geller out of the shotgun. His receivers are to the right. Geller fakes a handoff to Kinzelman, throwing towards the sidelines, and that's complete. And it's taken by Kaplanovich, and it's right near the marker. Actually, they're going to put him a little bit short of the first down marker. It's like a tale of two halves here. Union in the first half, Geller was under center all the time, backs in the eye almost always. Now he's out of the shotgun almost exclusively.
Well, they've passed the whole second half ever since they got down 21-0.
And just as I say that, he'll go back under center. Geller hands off to Karn, and Karn gets maybe a first down. They'll mark it at the 34, which should be a first down. And now they're going to stop the clock. Are they going to measure, or they just want the referee to look at it?
Malik Joseph on a big stop there. Malik is a tough guy.
First down indicated by the referee.
Number 99. There he is.
We also have an injured Union player. So the clock will stay stopped here at the East Campus Stadium. 5:06 to go, fourth quarter. RPI 21, Union 6. RPI attempting to win the Dutchman shoes for the 4th straight year. Something they have never done before. They have never beaten Union 4 straight times.
I purposely didn't mention that all day. Until the end of the game.
Yeah, people are like that. Oh, don't talk about that. I don't care. I'm not superstitious at all. I'll talk about a no-hitter in the first inning. First and 10, Union at the RPI 34-yard line. 4:50 to go in today's game. RPI up by 15. Flags out. This has to be against Union.
Legal procedure. Consider a false start or motion.
So,
offensive what?
He's saying false start.
Yeah, he said offensive something as well.
First and 15 for Union. Now they're back at the RPI 39-yard line. Geller finally throws as he thought about it a couple of times, and it's incomplete along the sidelines. I thought the official was going to grab for a flag, but he doesn't. The ball was probably uncatchable, to be honest with you. The Union receivers having a few words with the official, but incomplete along the sidelines for Union. Second down and 15.
RPI face off against St. Lawrence tonight, Houston Fieldhouse, 7 o'clock start.
One receiver to the left, 2 to the right for Union College. Second and 15 at their own 39. Geller looks right, throws, that is complete. Kaplanovich is out near the 31. It only picks up, okay, he picks up 9 yards on that. It'll be 3rd and, call it 7, or closer to 7. Picks up 6 yards on that. 3rd down and 7.
Yeah, we just need to fix first and goal.
8 yards on that. 3rd down and 7. Whew, not good with the math today. Geller throws sideline again, and it's incomplete. Brown had a tip off his hands. He was trying to grab it. He got pushed out. I don't think he could have pulled it down in bounds anyway, and it goes to 4th down.
Nice job by Egan.
Catching the replay right now. Brown had to go off his hands, and he was trying to get it. No, he wouldn't have gotten it in bounds. So Union with a 4th and 7 at the 31.
Time for the defense to do it.
Now we've got a whistle. Who's going for a timeout here? Union's calling for a timeout with 4:05 to go here, 4th quarter. RPI up 21-6.
Yeah, it's been a strange second half for RPI. They come out like gangbusters, you know, 3 drives in a row, move the ball right down the field, and then ever since they got intercepted in the end zone, they hadn't given up more points, but they just haven't moved the ball as well as they had been.
Oh, yeah.
I would guess that they'd be pretty satisfied to get the ball to run. Just run.
Union does not have, obviously, with a, let's call it, equal to RPI, weaker passing game than average. They don't have a quick strike offense. So if RPI gets the ball back here, let's run some time off the clock.
Absolutely.
That's what they have to do. Union with only 1 timeout left. 4th and 7 Union at the RPI 31-yard line. Union trailing by 15 here in the 4th quarter. Geller throws, and it's incomplete. It was right there for Papadix, and he couldn't hold on to it, and it's incomplete.
Well, you're right. The ball was right on the money. He was covered well, though. Yeah, he was covered. I don't know if the defender got his hand in, swatted that or not.
I didn't think he did.
I didn't think so either, but well, here we go with the offense again.
Union down to 1 timeout. RPI 1st and 10 at their own 31, leading 21-6 over the Dutchman. Tavinis takes the carry on 1st down. He is stopped at the 32. Clock continues to run. RPI will run that play clock down as low as they can get it.
Tyler Torres, number 96, on the stop for the Dutchman.
St. Lawrence and WPI tied at 14 in the 4th quarter. I'm not really sure if they were tied at 0 at the half or tied at 7 at the half. Doesn't matter. At this point, we believe they're tied at 14 in the 4th quarter. So St. Lawrence needs to score some more points there if they want to at least share the title. Tavinis gets caught from behind on 2nd down and 9, so he stopped at the 31. That's a loss of 1.
Jack Riley on the stop for Union College.
RPI with a 3rd and 10. 3:10 left to go, 4th quarter. RPI leading by 15.
Gee, I thought they gained some yardage on the first play. Tavinis.
Yeah, they did. They gained a yard.
I thought it was more than that. That's what I'm saying. It's one of those pile-ups again.
3rd down. Tavinis takes the carry, and he is stopped at the 39. And that'll be the last timeout for Union. 2:39 left to go. RPI looking at a 4th and 2, and Union will burn their last timeout. RPI leading 21-6 here in Troy. And so the Dutchman hoping, they're expecting RPI to punt, they get the ball, and they need 2 touchdowns in not a lot of time. From an offense, it's not moving the football downfield quickly.
Yeah, RPI did a lot of things well today. And after the big 3 drives in a row on offense, it just seemed to shut down the effectiveness of the offense. But until then, the offensive line had done a great job, and they moved the ball up the field 3 times, you know, on the ground, basically.
Fourth down and 2. RPI sends Razik out to punt. Waller is back at his own 27. Razik punts. Waller takes that to 32, 35, 40. Waller to the sidelines, to the 50, to the 45, to the 40. He's headed downfield. No flags. Nobody's going to touch Waller. He's in for the touchdown. Waller returns at 68 yards on the punt return. Union pulls to within well, they're down by 9. They need to make a decision here, but Union gets a 68-yard touchdown return, and they can close it to a 1-touchdown game.
Unbelievable. We haven't had a good punt all day.
If the Dutchmen go for 2 here and miss, they know they need 2 scores. If they go for 1, they don't know what they need after this. So they are going to send the offense out there and go for 2. It's 21-12. Scrimmage from the 3. Geller under center. 1 wide out to the right. Fakes the handoff. Geller's rolling right. Throws end zone, and it's intercepted by the Engineers. This is a live ball along the far sideline. RPI's forced out of bounds, but RPI leads by 9 with 2:26 to go. That was Buss on the INT on the conversion attempt, so it stays a 9-point game. Union still needs 2 possessions.
Wow. Talk about things happening. It was kind of nice quiet game in the first half, nothing going on. 1 good drive by RPI in this half. I don't know how to describe it. It's just been different. 3 good drives, but after that, RPI hasn't done much at all offensively after the 21st point on the board.
So Union looking at an onside kick now. They still need the ball twice. They can only, with 1 possession, close to within 1, which means if they do score a touchdown, you kick the extra point. You got nothing to lose at that point. Scheibel tees the ball up at the 35-yard line. Engineers with a 9-point lead, 2:26 to go. Hand's team is out there for RPI. Esposito is the only one back deep. You got Egan, you've got Buss, you've got some receivers out there. Davies is out there, Ramsdell is out there. They're going to kick it to that side. Ball's bouncing around, it's live, and Ramsdell takes it. Ramsdell has got it, and he gets pushed backwards, but he got possession of the ball cleanly. RPI has it at their own 49.
Yeah, Ramsdell's sight, too. He is sight.
That was actually a very good kick,
yes,
because it bounced up right around the 10 yards that it has to be.
Yep.
And everybody was chasing after it at that point. It was actually a pretty good kick. But RPI has the ball at their own 49. Union is out of timeouts. 2:24 left to go in the game. 21-12, RPI leads.
RPI's got to stop making mistakes. That's what's been killing them the last. What now? Clock.
First and 10, RPI at the 49. Handoff on first down into Union territory. RPI makes it to the Union 47. Just need a first down here. Tavinis on the carry for RPI.
Jack Rowley on the stop for the Dutchman. first down would really help.
It's all that RPI needs right now is one first down.
That clock's going to run down.
10, 9, 10.
5 seconds. RPI gets to the line. They've set 2 seconds, 1 on the play clock. They snap the ball. They give it to Tavinis. Tavinis moves through the line. He's got a first down. Tavinis makes it to the 40-yard line, and that's really the game.
He's a bread and butter guy, boy. When the chips are down, you give the ball to that kid, and he performs.
2 more snaps is all RPI has to do. Engineers up by 9, 1:15 to go here, 4th quarter.
Don't start celebrating yet, boys. Let's stay in the game. I've seen too many crazy things happen in this series over the years.
Victory formation. Avery takes a knee. Down to 55 seconds to play. Once it gets under 40, RPI snaps it again, and that'll be it. Under 40 seconds now left on the play clock. Engineers go to the line. Avery victory formation. Snap, knee. That's the last play of the game. It's official in 15 seconds. For the first time ever, RPI has defeated Union 4 straight, which means this senior class for RPI never lost to the Dutchman.
And this is Coach I's first team. He came in 4 years ago. They've won every Dutchman game in the last 4 years.
So it's official here in Troy. RPI 21, Union 12. The Engineers maintain possession of the Dutchman shoes. And as I mentioned just shortly before, 4th straight win for RPI, first time ever. This is the 3rd attempt at getting a 4th straight victory. It was 1957 to 59 was the first attempt, and RPI lost obviously in 1960. And then 2006, 2008, RPI won 3 straight there, but lost in 2009. This time RPI does it. Engineers celebrating happily on their side of the field. Union Dutchman, a better season than last year. That was an 0-10 season, no place to go for them but up. A much better performance by the Union Dutchman this year, but their season ends here in Troy with the loss 21-12 to RPI. Now it's a question, before we get a rundown on this one, Bob mentioned something about the ECACs. We have no idea what's going on with the ECAC bowl system this year. They are not releasing the teams that have applied. We have no idea if RPI at 5-5 is a good bet to get in. If they're never going to get in, they have applied for an ECAC slot, but we have no idea whether or not they will make it, and if they make it, when the game will be. We only know it will be in Philadelphia. We don't know next Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, what day, what time, nothing about that. And it won't be announced until Tuesday. So there are a lot of unknowns in terms of RPI. Is this the last game of the season? Nobody knows. Depending on who applied, maybe, maybe not. We simply don't know what the deal is for RPI.
They're handing over the shoes right now.
Yes, the celebration's going on over there, where RPI will be getting the shoes, well, keeping possession of the shoes. A lot of cameras down there.
Well, this is a historic moment.
And the captain's now holding the shoes aloft, and they want to dump Gatorade on the coach, but they didn't want to hit Dr. Jackson. Wise move there. They waited for the coach to get away from Dr. Jackson, then dumped the Gatorade down. So that was a smart move by those players.
It means so much to these young men. I'm sure it does on both sides of the ball. And the Union kids played hard.
So that's RPI celebrating down there on the field. For us, we're going to start wrapping this one up here in Troy. Time to run down the scoring in today's game. No scoring in the first quarter. Second quarter, the only score, RPI to Venice with a 3-yard run. Caps kick with 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. We made it 7-0 RPI. That would be the score at the half here in Troy. Third quarter, RPI came out on the first drive to Venice with an 8-yard run. Caps kick made it 14-0 with 12:34 to go in the third. Then RPI made it 21-0 with 6:27 to go in the third. Wells with a 1-yard run. Caps kick. Union then got the last 2 scores of the game, but not enough. Kaplanovic, a 32-yard pass from Geller with 4:16 to go in the third. Scheibel's kick failed. That missed to the right. Made it 21-6 RPI. And then in the fourth quarter, Union with the 68-yard punt return by Waller made it 21-12. The pass on the conversion attempt was intercepted by Buss. He got knocked out of bounds in the field of play. Made it 21-12. And that would be the final here in Troy. RPI 21 and Union 12. I mentioned Union with the loss falls to 3-7 on the year, 2-5 in the conference. They're behind RPI in the conference standings. For RPI, they improved to 5-5 on the season. They will finish 3-4 in the Liberty League. And as we've mentioned many times over the last few minutes, the 4th straight win for RPI over Union, first time ever. And RPI applied for an ECAC game. We do not know if they will get it or what the situation there is at all. It'll be, I believe, announced Tuesday as to what they are doing. The games are Friday, Saturday, Sunday next weekend in Philadelphia. 6 games spread out over 3 days. And what we have just told you about that is all we know. We know nothing else about anything involving ECACs because they're not releasing information whatsoever. Everybody listening is in as much of a guessing game as we are. Bob, engineers of the game.
My engineers of the game on offense, Mike Tavenis, 118 yards and 25 carries. I'm going to give also Costello and Wells. Costello had 80, Wells 67. So the trio did a great job on offense. But I'm also going to throw in, last game, I'm going to throw in the offensive line. I thought they did a great job today, most of the time. So they're in there as well. And on defense, I'm going to go with Alexander Greenwich, who had 14 tackles, 5 unassisted, and 9 assisted. Just a great day. They played well most of the time, and they got the big win. For these seniors, I don't know if people realize, you know, our program wasn't in great shape when Coach I arrived. And, you know, we've come a long way. 5-5 this year, but they were in every ball game. And for these seniors, they mean a lot to Coach I because that was his first class, and now they go home with 4 Dutchman shoes in a row, which is unbelievable. Congratulations, boys and Coach. That's it from me.
So that's it for us here from the East Campus Stadium. I'd like to remind you that tonight, RPI hockey against St. Lawrence, 6:45 airtime, 7 o'clock. They drop the puck at the Houston Fieldhouse. Just a very short walk from where we are here at the East Campus Stadium. We would like to thank the Rensselaer Union. They provide the funding for WRPI and all the club-related activity of the Institute, and that includes WRPI's coverage of Engineer football, hockey, and baseball. And WRPI is on the World Wide Web. Point your browser to WRPI.org, and you can pick up our broadcast 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. As long as we're sending something out over the ether of the air, we'll provide it for you on that feed. That's WRPI.org. We'd like to thank Max Michelle Schmidt back at the station for inboarding our game today, also the program director at WRPI. Thank you to Hussein for making sure we were connected. I get here pretty early. He's on the air, and then he makes sure that everything's okay before somebody else comes in, or sometimes stays himself. So we'd like to thank both of them for helping us out today. In terms of, yes, Bob?
I just wanted to say, I just want to thank once again Coach Gilbride, the head basketball coach, for coming on at halftime.
And we would like to tell you, I mentioned the hockey game tonight. That's our next sports broadcast. Our next football broadcast, we don't know if they're playing next weekend. If they are, we don't know if we're being in a position to cover it. So we have a lot of unknowns in terms of what's going on next weekend. And if you're Well, I'd like to know better. I would too, and so would everybody else. But we simply don't know what's going on in terms of the ECA season, whether or not RPI will be even be playing next week. And if they don't, then they finish the season 5-5 here, winning the Dutchman shoes. If they do, then they go on to a bowl game and maybe a bowl championship next weekend. So a lot of unknown there in terms of what's going to happen with the football team next weekend. We'll find out in a few days. So again, if you're interested in RPI sports, 6:45 airtime tonight, 7 o'clock they drop the puck at the field house. We'll be on the air to cover RPI versus St. Lawrence in men's hockey. For Bob Conroy, my name is Kurt Stott. We'd like to thank you for listening to today's game here from the East Campus Stadium. The final score in the 2016 edition of the Dutchman Shoes Trophy game, it was RPI 21 and Union 12. And you've been listening to live coverage of Engineer football on 91.5 FM, WRPI Troy.